Hey, Assalamu alaikum. In this video we will understand about how you can grow your muscle due to the spike of the hormone sensitive lipase enzyme. So basically the hormone sensitive lipase enzyme are present in the adipocyte, in the fat, so adipose tissue, which that are developed under the skin, basically the subcutaneous skin, which that is contain adipose tissue. It is used for the insulation and a lot more things like reserve of the energy in the form of fat. But the too much reserve of the fat adipose tissue is dangerous, which that cause the heart disease and other type of disease like the low degree inflammation. But in this video we will understand about the increase of the hormone sensitive lipase enzyme to decrease the fat while grow the muscle. So in this way basically the hormone sensitive lipase enzyme basically is dependent to the hormone like the growth hormone or epinephrine or glucagon. On the other hand, the basically cortisol hormone also important for the stimulation of the hormone sensitive lipase enzyme. So hormone sensitive lipase enzyme are present in the adipocyte, in the adipose tissue. So in this way the hormone sensitive lipase enzyme will translate from the transcription of the DNA are present in the adipocyte, which that is active form, and hormone sensitive lipase enzyme when drop will lead to more obesity. While the increase of the hormone sensitive lipase enzyme will lead to decrease the obesity while growth of the muscle whenever you will exercise. So anyhow, in this the hormone sensitive lipase enzyme dependent to the growth hormone mostly, and on the other hand the steroid also, but we will just understand about growth hormone because growth hormone is very important for growth of the muscle while lose of the fat. So how to trigger the growth hormone basically we will understand also. But the growth hormone will target to the adipose tissue, and this is the basically fat insoluble. In this way the hydrophilic while the lipophobic, and in this way it requires the receptor whenever bind with the growth hormone receptor, and also the growth hormone trigger the insulin-like growth factor 1. Basically this growth hormone and collectively the insulin-like growth factor 1 will target to the adipose tissue, also target to the muscle and bones. But we are just focusing on the muscle and to grow and lose the fat. So in this way the growth hormone will target to the adipose tissue to uptake and increase the activity of the hormone sensitive lipase enzyme because it will sense the hormone, and in this way it will work. And in this way the stored fat in the form of triglyceride will convert into the free fatty acid, and glycerol will enter into the blood circulatory system and go into the liver. When going into the liver, it will basically produce more and more cholesterol. Basically, cholesterol will increase in the liver, will lead to target whenever will enter into the blood. It will target to the Leydig cell because the low density lipoprotein will increase. The Leydig cell are present in our testes, and it will produce the testosterone. So in this the cholesterol. The mission is complete. The cholesterol is important for the increase of the testosterone from the your Leydig cell are present in the kidney, present in the testes, and in this way it will lead to regulate the up-regulate of the testosterone, which that target to the muscle to grow your muscle. This is a simple story to understand, but this will basically the growth hormone triggered due to the fasting, ketogenic diet, and exercise, as well as the caloric restriction diet. For example, you are basically whenever you will enter the ketogenic diet, so you should caloric restriction, which that uptake increase the growth hormone. But on the other hand, also the sleep is too much important because the sleep basically trigger the growth hormone for the lipolysis. In this way, you will lose the fat while you are sleeping. So in this way the sleeping is too much important, 8 to 9 hours sleeping, but the deep sleep which that is required for the fat burning process. In this way the fat will burn, will lead to provide the energy for the growth of the muscle, while also the growth hormone triggered due to the fasting, ketogenic diet, and the caloric restriction diet. On the other hand, the exercise as well as whenever you will sleep. So the growth hormone increase will lead to increase the insulin-like growth factor 1. Insulin-like growth factor 1 also target to the muscle and the liver for the glucose metabolism as well as the fat loss. In this way the fat will be dropped while the muscle will grow. In this way, you can grow your muscle via a growth hormone increase, and in this way, the ketogenic diet, fasting, exercise, and caloric restriction, even the low carb diet, basically the ketogenic diet itself is a low carb, so you can improve. In this way, lead to buffering of the insulin by these activity, while also the sleeping also buffer the insulin. In this way, whenever insulin will buffer, will lead to incline the growth hormone, and in this way, fat will burn while the muscle will grow. I hope you make sense about that. If you like my video, please make sure to subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next video for this time. Bye. Allah Hafiz.